talk a little bit about the power of our thoughts and also the power of intention. Animals are masters of reading our energy. Energy is translated to them as feelings and emotions and pictures. So it's really important to kind of do a self-assessment before working with your animals. If you're going to do any type of training or competition, it's just really important to kind of do a self-assessment. How is my energy? They can pick up immediately if we're tense, if we're carrying, the woes of the world or garbage from work. If you just had a fight with somebody and you come to the barn, they're going to pick up on all of that. So it's really important to pay attention to your thoughts and to just see, it's like a constant loop running in our head. And a lot of times we're on autopilot. We're not even aware of how negative sometimes our thoughts can be. So with animals, because they're so intuitive, it's very important to mind your thoughts. And really, before you get out of the car to come to the barn, or before you take your dog on a walk, before you snuggle with your kitty, try and clear your energy and try to be in a really balanced state of mind. Be in a grounded place. Animals love a grounded energy. They gravitate towards it. If we are too emotional or we are scattered with our thoughts and our energy, it's like static to them. So, and it's really simple to try to calm your energy. I know it's hard if you had a bad day and something, you can't get it out of your mind. But it's very important, even if you just go take a quick walk before you come in and to be with your animal or work with them. Try to shift your energy if you know that you're in kind of a bad state. An easy way to ground your energy. Hi, baby. Yeah, there's nothing left in there. There's nothing left. Easy way to ground your energy, go outside barefoot. Take a few deep breaths and imagine you're just grounding, with the heartbeat of Mother Earth. Other things you can do, simple meditation, do some heart-based breathing. The more you can drop down into the heart, the better. So, think about breathing in through your heart, right? For a count of 5. And then out through your mouth for a count of 5. And pay attention to your breath. Yes, she loves being on camera. So those are simple things you can do. Or take a few deep breaths. I know when I'm stressed and I'm around people. Let me back up. When I'm around people who are very stressed out, and sometimes I can't avoid these people, I notice I take a lot of deep breaths and I sigh, and that's just me releasing that energy. And you'll notice horses do the same thing. You'll see them lick and chew. You'll see them sigh. What do you see over there? And so that's just another thing too. Animals will mirror back to us sometimes, our energy. We see something over there, don't we? What is it? But anyways, so it's just really important to pay attention to your thoughts. Okay, thoughts are energy, and where you put your attention is where your energy is going to flow. So just keep that in mind. So you always want to be in a positive, grounded, balanced state of mind. And we cannot go in there. Missy. And so another thing is laughing. So let's say you're having a really bad day at work. You pull up to the barn, and you pull up to your house, and you're just really stressed out. And the breathing's not working, Think about something funny and laugh. Laughter is a wonderful way as well. Or sometimes that's what, sometimes that's what our animals do for us. They make us laugh, and all of a sudden we have forgotten about our day. So just acknowledge that and be like, thank you. You just released all that tension for me. It's not their job, but they do it beautifully. So just kind of keep that in mind. Intention is very important, right? So what you intend is, it gives your energy a place to go. So intention is very important. So I intend to ground my energy and be in a balanced state of mind before I work with my horse, or before I take my dog to training, or before I sit down with my kitties, whatever it may be. Before I have hors d'oeuvres with my alpacas, right? So just, think about your intention. Intention is very important. Intention is very important when you're communicating with your animals, because you set that intention to communicate with them, especially if you're doing it long distance. So anyways, I was just thinking about that. And it's just something to always keep in mind. And I think we live in a crazy world, right? So there's a lot of negativity around us all the time. It's really important to always bring your energy back to the heart. Bring your energy back to the heart. When we get stressed out, bring your energy back to the heart. Take time to breathe. Take time to walk in nature. You'll be more balanced. And your animals will thank you. So as we help ourselves, we help our animals. As we improve ourselves or work on ourselves, we help our animals. So I know a lot of us, well, not, we don't do it for ourselves. A lot of us, we do things for our, it will do it if we know it helps our animals. Do this for you. I promise you it will help your animals. Just try every day to check your energy and to shift it if you need to. And it's not gonna, we think we can just shift it and it's gonna stay that way all day. It's a constant battle. It's a back and forth of reassessing your energy and bringing it back to balance, and not allowing the outside world to affect your inner world. Easier said than done, but always come back and into your inner world and try and find the peace and the harmony and the love there, right? Those are the jewels. That's what you always want to come back to and find. You want to find those jewels and hang on to them, even if it's just a 5-minute meditation, and try to walk through your day with that feeling. You may constantly need to come back to it. You might be thinking of your animal, and it puts you in a great, a happy place of joy. So yeah, that's my advice for today. What do you say, Missy? What do you say? She says, I would really like more food. You sweet girl. You sweet girl. Okay.